Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen and Fit. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing Jennifer Lewis. She is a phenomenal actress. She's a beautiful woman, has a really great positive attitude, especially given the fact of all the things that she has gone through during her life. But before I jump into the video discussing Jennifer Lewis, if you could please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button, and also share this video with anyone who may be into this type of content. On my channel, I discuss various topics that range from mental health to even health and wellness and lifestyle topics. Jennifer Lewis has had a long-standing career in Hollywood, which is amazing, especially for her being a Black actress. She was even in the film Beaches that came out in the late 1980s with Bette Midler. She played one of the backup singers in the film. Jennifer Lewis has been in so many different movies over the years, including the film What's Love Got to Do With It, where she played the mother. She also was in The Preacher's Wife with Whitney Houston. She played the mother there as well. She was in the film Meet the Browns, Tyler Perry's film. She also has been on TV shows, including one of the most popular shows, Blackish, on ABC. I think people enjoy seeing Jennifer Lewis on the screen because she's able to bring so many of her characters to life where they become so relatable. It's like one of your relatives that you're watching. It's like you can relate to it because she could be your aunt or your cousin, where she's sharing her wisdom with you as well as making you laugh too. Even though Jennifer Lewis has definitely had an enduring career in Hollywood, she has gone through a lot of personal struggles, including with mental health and even abuse, even in childhood. During Jennifer Lewis's youth, she was actually physically violated by her pastor, who was supposed to be close to her and her family. And instead of them being a supporter in her life, they turned out to be a monster. And the sad thing about this whole situation, not only was Jennifer Lewis violated, and I'm avoiding saying the actual term because I know YouTube, unfortunately, is so sensitive on here, but because of this negative event, it really had a negative impact on her life, which is typically common for survivors who have gone through situations like this. And she even says it in an interview that she did with TV One, how this incident really shaped her life because it turned her away from the church for a long period of time, from religion, because she's seen this pastor as an extension of religion. And if they're doing this to me, they're violating me. How can I trust anyone? Why would I want to be affiliated with this? Anybody could understand her viewpoint on that and why she was feeling that way at that time. Not only that, this incident also created a strain between her and her mother because after this horrific incident occurred, Jennifer Lewis talks about how she went to her mother to tell her mother what happened. And instead of her mother stepping up to the plate and trying to protect her and advocate for her, instead her mother kind of pretty much didn't want to acknowledge it. It's already bad enough that you've been violated by somebody that's close to you. But then your own family is not there to support you and be there for you. That's even worse. So you can only imagine what impact that could have on a person when you've gone through something so traumatic as that, as a situation like this. And I'm not diagnosing Jennifer Lewis in any capacity or anything like that. I'm just, reviewing some of the things that she has talked about in interviews and so forth. And that could negatively impact anybody's mental well-being when you're going through a stressor like that. I know later in life, Jennifer Lewis talked about how she had like a sexual addiction. And some of this could have been related to the incident that occurred in her early years as a youth, because it does impact how you view relationships, how you interact with people, healthy sexual interactions with people. It really distorts everything. And especially if you haven't gone to therapy, especially immediately after such a horrific event like this occurs, it can really shape your viewpoint on relationships in not a healthy manner. According to reports out there regarding Jennifer Lewis, She was actually diagnosed with having bipolar disorder, I believe, when she was about 33 years of age. And and when I say this, I'm not diagnosing Jennifer Lewis or saying she has bipolar disorder. I'm saying according to reports out there. And also, Jennifer Lewis has been open about her mental health. And so, with bipolar disorder, people can be at increased risk of developing bipolar disorder if they have gone through some type of childhood trauma, environmental stressor, or it can sometimes also be due to family genetics as well. And I just want to add that there are also other factors that can increase the risk for someone developing bipolar disorder. It's not just one thing. And even if a person has bipolar disorder, it doesn't mean that they cannot lead a fulfilled and healthy life. And I think Jennifer Lewis is living proof of that, and how she has been transparent about her mental health and being an advocate, because even though she has gone through a lot of atrocities in her life, she has prevailed and overcome so much. Jennifer Lewis has openly discussed how she sought out therapy and even took medication, psychotropic medication, to address her bipolar disorder. So that just shows how she was open and willing to make a change in her life. And that came from within. And that's the first step for anyone who's dealing with any type of mental illness. It's making that conscious decision to say, I need to make change in my life, and I need to support my mental health. I need to support my health. And that's what Jennifer Lewis did in her life and is continuing to do. And she's living proof that you can heal, that you can continue living, and you can enjoy life. I know that specifically in the Black American community, there's a lot of stigma surrounding mental health, and I can only imagine that there's stigma among other communities as well when it comes to mental health. And this can be a great barrier for people wanting to even access mental health services, whether it's talking to a therapist or seeking out a psychiatrist for medication support. But that not only negatively impacts that person who is in need of mental health services, it also negatively impacts the people around them. And it creates a lot of dysfunction. And that illness just festers there and never gets better. So I think people like Jennifer Lewis serve as inspiration, because she demonstrates that you can lead a good, healthy life as long as you are taking care of your health. So I hope you found value with this video. I just wanted to make a brief video discussing Jennifer Lewis, because I definitely think she illustrates inspiration when it comes to mental health and overcoming hurdles and obstacles in life. I look forward to reading any comments you have, any feedback you have regarding this video. And if you could please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and also share this video with anyone you know of. Thanks, and take care.